This is an album, and I'm creating a trap album from scratch. Rule number 1.
Wait, what is rule number 1?
Every song has to be based off an image or a feeling. Yeah, I don't know, man. Rule number 2, I have to create all the music from scratch and be documented and recorded. And rule number 3, all the music has to be created with the Neumann TLM 103, a laptop, and whatever else gear I got. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want more content like this. Okay, so what we want to do is find an image or a feeling and translate it over to music. So let's think of something to look up on Google Images, like, I don't know, random stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna find. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think typing in random stuff was a good idea, but let's try airplanes. Sometimes you're on an airplane or you're traveling, you might think of some stuff. Let's type of airplanes. All right, okay, this is pretty good. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's think of a different place. What about Egypt? Egypt, right? I think that's a pretty good idea. This is dope. Look at this. It's just crazy how they make that type of stuff, right? How did they even do that back then? Rule number 2, I have to create all the music from scratch. Sound like it was made out of Egypt. After cleaning up some errors, I think it's time to move on to the best part of the beat. So glad I have this FL Studios template. I can go to the best drums quickly. Link in the description to get your copy. Alright gang, so I just got done with this beat and I feel like it matches like the Egypt type vibe or whatever that, you know, the image or whatever. So I'm gonna start with that and then make an actual real song with this beat. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, let's get to work. And rule number 3, all the music has to be created with the Neumann TLM 103. All right, so I got a concept for the song, right? So we did everything with the Egypt vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like bringing the image into music. Now I got a topic and a concept that I want to do for this song. So get this, imagine you just pulling up anywhere, like Walmart, your friend's house, to the restaurant, and you just feel like the shit, you know what I'm saying? You just got your check, you having a great day, and you're not the one to be fucked with, you know what I'm saying? This song is for you, you feel me? This is the concept for the song, and I feel like, you know, if I can just bring that energy on top of this Egypt type vibe, like I'm creating my own like sound. And I really want people to understand, like, you know, I'm really just trying to show other people that you can really draw inspirations from almost anything if you just allow it to just flow. And working with music this way just shows you, you know, you can create something built off of something else. And with this type of energy that I'm trying to, you know, create in this music for this whole entire album, I'm thinking about calling it Never Backing Down. But let me know if you guys think I should change it, or, you know, honestly, I'm thinking of that, going with that. You know, just some type of feeling where you just know, like, you know, when it comes to goals and struggles, you're not gonna stop. You just always gonna keep going, you know what I'm saying? And you're never gonna give up. That's the type of, you know, energy I wanna just release to the world with this album. All right, gang, so I got my Universal Audio Console template set up. You want to get all my presets for my Universal Audio Console. I have different presets you can use, and right now I'm about to get started with this session. I have auto-tune pulled up. You know, here's some of my settings for auto-tune, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's do this. After setting up my studio up for recording, I got straight into artist mode. When I record, I always track my vocals straight through the Universal Audio console. I don't hear my vocals straight through Pro Tools. I just like the way how Universal Audio has low latency, and I love it. And I'm also able to get high quality vocals because I have this template that you could also download in the description. Get that ASAP. I'm thinking about using all the funds to use on marketing for this album. And let me know in the comments if you want to see that type of video as well.
Pull up in this bitch in reverse. Making the money disperse. Asking for shit as occurs. Yeah. I'm about to send out the alert. I got a Glock under my shirt. Yeah. Don't let one of you niggas get hurt.
All right, so I'm gonna mess around with that, cut it up, and then put it in my session. All right, gang, so went ahead and chopped up the recording I just did, and let's go ahead and hear it real quick.
Pull up in this bitch in reverse. Making the money disperse. These niggas that hate, they the worst. Asking for shit, it's a curse. I'm about to send out the alert. I got a Glock on in my shirt. Don't let one of you niggas get hurt. Don't let one of you niggas get hurt.
Hey, this thing turned out, man. Hey, I'm rocking with that. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing, which is the verse. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go ahead and write that out. Also, y'all should check out this app called Writer's Block, man. I use this all the time when I'm working on verses and stuff and writing down my bars and everything, because it actually helps you with writing your bars, because you know you can type up something like you can see right here, it says shoulder, and then you have other words right next to it that pops up. You know, boulder, coaster, folder. You know what I'm saying? Motor. You can go crazy with this app. But don't tell nobody I told you. They ain't pay me for this sponsor or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is our little secret. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell nobody. They ain't pay me. So take this little app or whatever. Go crazy.
Don't give a fuck if they die to me, that I'm making some money, they after me. Charged up in this bitch like a battery, ready for anything, I've been through tragedy. They sitting back getting mad at me cause I'm going all the way up on my salary. Can't get away with attacking me, I'm putting up to the block on the gravity. Putting these niggas right back in the dirt. Hollow tipping your skirt, I've been the sip in the birth of me. Stretching your bitch like I'm giving her surgery. I'm running through that little bitch like a burglary. When you become her phone, you disturbing me. When you become her phone, you better give me some courtesy. I'm doing this shit for eternity. Collecting the money in new currency. The president's called the emergencies. You better go get your cake up. I bet the shit you can't make up. The money is calling by the hang up. Stop in your head, make you wake up.
All right, so now I got my verse cut up exactly how I want it to be. So now let's just hear exactly what I did.
Give a fuck if they die to me. Now that I'm making some money, they after me. Charged up in this bitch like a battery, ready for anything. I've been through tragedy. Pussy niggas sitting back getting mad at me cause I'm going all the way up on my salary. Can't get away with attacking me. I'm putting up to the block like no gravity. Putting these niggas right back in the dirt. Hello, tipping your skirt. All
right, so I got my verse cut up exactly how I want it to be. I just really want to just let off this energy that, you know, be confident with yourself and everything. And I just want to really paint a picture, you know what I'm saying? So I hope this image is just really just getting into people's brains. Okay, I don't want to play the whole thing right now because, you know, it's still not out yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on this. Let me know right now in the comments what you think so far. Like, is this song coming out well? Like, honestly, man, I think this shit fire, bro. I plan on doing this series and just hopefully you guys enjoy this. And let me know, like, what other things you want me to add into the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it even a challenge? Should I make it harder? You know what I mean? But make sure you guys hit that like button because it really helps out with the channel. And honestly, man, I'm about to go to sleep.